The greatest revelation a soul can ever receive is this: Christ is not only with you, Christ is in you. The metaphysical soul is the awakened soul. It is the soul that has gone beyond the surface of religion, beyond the shadows of tradition, and has realized the eternal truth that the living Christ dwells inside. Paul called it a mystery hidden for ages, but now revealed. Colossians chapter 1, verse 27. Christ in you, the hope of glory. What is the metaphysical soul? The word metaphysical means beyond the physical. It is the soul that does not judge by appearance, but by spirit. It is the soul that knows there is more to life than what the eye can see, more than what the hands can touch. It is the soul that has awakened to its divine identity. Paul said in 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, verse 18, "For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal." A metaphysical soul is not limited by time, not confined by space, and not imprisoned by circumstances. Why? Because it knows the eternal Christ dwells within. Religion teaches us to look up to the sky, waiting for God to come down. But revelation teaches us to look within, for the kingdom is inside. Jesus said in Luke chapter 17, verse 21, "The kingdom of God is within you." That means you don't have to climb a mountain to find God. You don't have to cross the seas to touch him. You don't have to search endlessly to feel his presence. The living Christ is already within you. Paul declared in Romans chapter 8, verse 10, "If Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness." There's a transformation of consciousness. When the soul awakens to the indwelling Christ, something shifts. A new consciousness arises. From separation to union. No longer do you see yourself apart from God. You recognize your oneness in him. From fear to love. For perfect love, flowing from Christ within, casts out fear. From carnal to spiritual vision. You stop living by what your eyes see and start living by what your spirit knows. This is what Paul the apostle meant in Romans chapter 12, verse 2. He said, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." How do we live this out? Living as the physical soul. How do we live it out? Awareness. In prayer. In meditation. Quiet the noise and awaken the presence of Christ inside. By identification. Say with Paul, "It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me." He said this in Galatians, the 2nd chapter, verse 20. Through manifestation. Let the fruit of the Spirit flow. Love, peace, joy, patience, kindness, and by illumination. Be a light in the dark world. Carry Christ wherever you go. This is not just about the afterlife. We're talking about the hope of glory right now. The hope of glory, this is not just about the afterlife. It is about life right now. The hope of glory is not reserved for when we die. It is manifested when Christ shines through us while we live. Jesus said in John 14, chapter verse 20, at that day you shall know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. Glory is God shining through the awakened soul. Glory is when His Spirit radiates through your humanity. Glory is when heaven and earth meet inside of you. I need somebody to declare on today. Somebody need to declare on today. Stop living as though Christ is far away. Somebody need to say that. I'm going to stop living as though Christ is far away. I'm going to stop praying as though God is distant. Stop walking as though you are empty. You are the temple of the living God. Christ is in you. The metaphysical soul has awakened to this eternal truth. I am not alone. I am not abandoned. I am not powerless. Christ lives in me, and because He lives in me, I live in Him. When you know the truth, you will walk with boldness, speak with authority, and shine with glory. For the world is waiting, not for another system, not for another religion, but for awakened souls who know the Christ within is the hope of glory.